realized that I started every single video by saying it that way.
Hello.
Oh, well, this is the last time you are subjected to my hello. Yep, we made it. It's the end of the 2021 school year, and I'm busy packing up all the stuff you never got to see. While I'm sad about some of the experiences that we didn't get to have in class, some of the simulations that I like to do, some of the activities, what I'm most sad about is that I didn't get the opportunity to get to know really any of you. I know a lot of you said hi in the hallways, and so I did interact with you there. Those of you that I had an academic support, I got to know a little bit of, but it just strikes me as so insane that if I see you in a store over the summer or next year and you approach me and say, hey, you were my government teacher, there's a chance I had never met you. And I truly am sorry that this is the school year you had to have. But with that being said, please do approach me and tell me your name, because there's a good chance I'll remember some of the critical thinking responses that you gave. I do think we were able to successfully cover a lot of material this year in government. We were able to talk about the Constitution. I covered some political events. And what I really hope is that from this class, you learned that none of us know everything. And what we think we know, we probably should do some more research on. And so I really just encourage you, if something shows up in the news, that you use your resources, watch news from multiple sides. Don't just go based on what your friends or your family tell you. Do your research and decide where you stand on an issue. And also recognize that your opinion's going to change. Who you are this year, those opinions are going to change years from now. And I really encourage you to constantly be on the lookout for more information, because that's kind of how we learn and that's how we grow. And that's what I really wanted you guys to get from this class in those critical thinking questions specifically. If, however, you are interested in the topic of civics, of social studies, current events, then I do encourage you next year to join Civics Club. They're going to be meeting every Monday after school. That is when we can do some mock trials. We'll do a Guns and Butter simulation, United Nations. And so we get to do the things that we normally would do in a school year. And it's also just a time to come together as a group. I've actually had a lot of fun recording these videos and editing these videos. I know they've hopefully gotten better. My editing skills were non-existent when I started, but I'm sure that you got sick of watching your teachers on camera. So I am sorry for that. So let's wrap this week up, this final week. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. All right, so this week, all I have for you is kind of a wrap up of the regions. So the last 3 weeks, you got to listen to me, Mr. Lucas, and Mr. Bates teach about the different regions of the world. That's actually not a part of our standards. So in American government, according to Ohio Department of Education, really all we're meant to cover is the Constitution and all of its amendments. And that I don't think is sufficient. And so a few years ago, we recognized that students don't have a lot of knowledge on other regions of the world. And so we kind of just developed a new way to briefly cover the regions. The way we did it this year was, I mean, honestly, there's no way for us to cover every country, every important event that's going on in the world in 1 week in 2 Edpuzzle videos. And so I do apologize if we missed out on some major events or some major cultures that we didn't cover. But we do have a quick Google form. It's only 10 questions, and it kind of wraps up what we did cover. So you have that Google form in this Edpuzzle, and that's it. You're done. You're seniors. I hope you have the best summer, and I really hope that your senior year can go back to normal and that you're able to participate in all the events that you maybe haven't been able to over the past few years with this pandemic. But stay safe, have fun, and if you see me, say hi.